Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
This your girl, Toya.
And this is
the Be Different Podcast.
To the BeDifferent Podcast, host Solomon Buchanan. As you can see, we got another special guest on today's episode, but before I let him introduce himself, y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the BeDifferent Podcast. Make sure to follow us on our social media pages, Instagram at _BeDifferent Podcast, X at _BeDifferent Pod, TikTok, BeDifferent Pod _clips, and anybody that would like to sponsor an episode or be a future guest on the episode, our business email is bdifferentpod06@gmail.com. Now that I got that all out the way, I'm let our guest introduce himself.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Solo, you the best, bro. My name is Kelly McCuin. I'm one of the assistant directors of admissions here at Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also the guy behind the scenes, I guess you could say, behind women's basketball.
Yes, sir.
My wife is Coach Yo. So, yeah, we've been married for 18 going on 19 years. And we got 2 kids out of the deal and a countless amount of dogs.
Okay, man. How you doing tonight? How you doing this evening?
Tonight, man, I just came from a basketball game. My oldest, Yasmin, had a basketball game, her second game.
Mm-hmm.
Her first game there, I think they won against Pontotoc 31-8.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess defense is what's on their mind lately because today it was 24-3.
Hey, you got Yasmin on the team. She around Coach Joe. Like we was talking earlier, like it's in her. They dictate this rope. It's in her.
Defense. That's one thing we preach, and Yolette preaches that in for women's basketball at Ole Miss. But they do the same. She has the same mentality when she's playing soccer. Mm-hmm. She has the same mentality when she's playing basketball. It don't change.
Exactly. Like defense win game, win championships, man.
You sure do.
You got to be able to stop the other team from scoring. But man, like you said, you work here on the campus, bro. We could just before we get into those. Which work do around the campus, man. Just describe where you from.
Oh man, Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth, Texas, man. So how was life growing up in Fort Worth, Texas?
Fort Worth, man. Back then, look, I'm 41, so I mean stuff changed. When that clock went from 1999 to 2000, it changed. But no, Fort Worth, man. I love Fort Worth. The food is great. The people is great. The people are great, I should say. And that's my entire family there. I have literally 9 siblings. I'm number 4 out of 10. I have a twin sister as well named Shelly. Shelly's the older one, and she definitely reminds me all the time. But I love Fort Worth. Went to school there. I didn't think I was going to be able to leave Fort Worth, to be honest with you. And then I ended up playing baseball. Got deep into baseball. Played other sports, basketball, football. Yeah, I played hockey too, believe it or not. And played soccer as well. But man, baseball is what got me out. Okay. And got me a chance to do some big things in college. So that's where I got the scholarship. And then also, I can't forget about this. I played in a band. I've been in band playing trumpet since I was 6. Mm-hmm. So, and to this day, I can still play.
Okay, So you just a little bit of everything. It was about a little bit of everything.
That's life. Yeah. You know, my mom always wanted me to be busy, but she didn't want me sitting on my butt not doing anything. So I always tried to make sure that I stayed active. Not just in the community aspect, but just personal, man. Like music really put me in a good mindset when I was in college, when I was in high school. So playing that trumpet, it's just a different vibe. It's just a different vibe. And I'm very competitive.
Okay.
So my older brother is the reason I play trumpet. My older brother is also the reason I played baseball. Now my older brother and I, we cool, but we butt heads a lot.
A lot, yeah. Okay,
so I used to get beat up when I was little because he played trumpet, and I see the trumpet on the bed, and I go and get it and try to hold it, and pretend like I'm playing, and then he'll come in the room and, why you got my trumpet?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, them hands get thrown.
Yeah,
at me,
like just like what a big brother would do, man.
Exactly what a big brother would do. But you know what? When I got older, I said, you know what? I'm going to play that horn one day. And I'm not going to just be better than you. I'm going to be better than everybody.
Exactly. You used it as motivation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, you wanted to, okay, he don't want me to play it. I'm going to play it and be better than him. Better than everybody, like you said.
I wasn't playing with this dude. He was all city. So I was like, all right, cool. So you topped out at all city. So when I got older, I became all city, all region, all area, then all state.
Yeah, everything.
You know, so I wasn't playing with him. I ended up getting a scholarship to go to University of Texas they was trying to get me to do that as a junior in high school. I got a best friend that's up in Memphis too. His name is Justin Clay. Shout outs to him. That dude there, and he's a band director at Kingsbury High School. That dude there that was my competition when it comes to trumpet playing. It was always him first, me second, or me first, him second. You know, and that's all the way through state. But man, I love that horn, man.
Hey, I can tell, man, you passionate about it. But that's how it be when you passionate about something. You go hard at it, hard as you can, because you want to be the best at it.
And then my daughter plays, so Yasmin plays trumpet as well. She had a chance to play either saxophone or trumpet. My twin sister played saxophone. I played trumpet. She chose trumpet.
Okay. So you know that mean she gonna be grinding to be better than you now.
Hey man, look, I still play now. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. So it's not gonna be that easy.
It's not gonna be that easy.
Okay.
She heard a little bit of a little glimpse of something the other night. She was trying to play some type of, I can't remember what it was, some type of fight song that the band plays for her middle school or the high school plays. I took that same thing and I took it up an octave. She said, "Oh, you can still do that?" Yeah, I can.
Yeah, surprise.
Did my lip hurt afterwards? Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, but you still had the soul. I still got it.
I can still get up there if I need to.
Yes, sir. But going back to what you said, I heard you say that you started playing baseball because your older brother. Like, was he the only thing that inspired you to play, or what? Like, was the main thing that really inspired you to start playing baseball?
Man, to be honest with you, he wasn't the only thing. I just wanted to beat him. He was my competition because I always wanted to beat him. And when it got to the point that I wanted to beat him, and I did, and I knew that, okay, it's nothing anybody can say that my big brother is better than me in this. Then I was like, all right, what's next? Well, right next to me, I didn't even pay attention to it, but my twin sister, we didn't have softball in Fort Worth where she was trying to. So she was on a baseball team with us.
Yeah.
So Shelly played first base and I played shortstop. Shelly was not a better hitter than me, but she had one of the best gloves I've ever seen in my entire life. That girl would stab a ball out of the dirt, just pick it up. You know, I throw it bad, she still scoop it up. But guess who gets the recognition? Me.
Yeah.
Whoever threw the ball always get the recognition. They never really pay attention to the person who catches it
the
much.
Ball on first base. Yeah.
But that girl. And I hope and pray that she ended up getting a chance to hear this and see it. Shelly is the reason that I got a scholarship to school, because Shelly saved me from having 30 errors in a season. I may have had 2 throwing errors my entire high school life when she played when she played first base and I played shortstop. I go up the middle, grab it. I had crazy range. I knew I had a cannon of an arm. And I knew I was accurate, but I'm a showboat. I show off, man. So I'll make some type of spectacular throw, and she just scoop it out of the dirt. And what do they say? We'll be on the local news. Oh, man, Kelly McCuin did this. Yeah. No, Shelly is the reason that Kelly was able to do that.
Exactly. But, hey, that's for anything, though. People don't really look at the other factors that go into the star being great. You know what I'm saying?
They don't. It's always the... What's the bright thing? What's the shiny object?
Exactly.
The dirty work is scooping that thing out of the dirt. You know, that's so that girl, man, and she was a baller. She was a baller. Now she was mean. She mean though, but she was a baller.
Yes, sir. So I saw that you played baseball in college. What college did you play at?
Well, I graduated from University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, and played baseball there.
Okay.
Pine Bluff was a little different. Pine Bluff was a little different. Being in UAPB is an HBCU.
Yep.
So the resources are not really there. You know, but now in today's time, it's a little bit a lot better than it was then. The field is a lot better because back then that field was pretty hard to play on. And then being in Pine Bluff, you had Pine Bluff Lake that was right next to the field. So when that northerly wind blew, you felt it. Yeah, you felt it. So it wasn't fun playing an outdoor sport in Pine Bluff.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know it's out there cold, man.
It's cold, man.
Cold, bro. But okay, I know you said you play other sports. You supposed to say basketball, football, hockey.
Man, you name it, I played it.
Just involved in everything.
Look, I ran track. Our 4x1 team I went to O.D. Wide High School, Oscar Dean Wide High School in Fort Worth, Texas. Y'all can look it up. 1999. I think it was 1998. 1998. I know that's a long time from long ago, but we ended up setting the national record for the 4x1 team. And I think we did that in Orlando, Florida. We set the national record, and then we ran a 39.76, if I'm not mistaken. And then came back a couple of weeks later to the Texas Relays in Austin, Texas, and broke our own national record running a 39.42. You know,
I had speed.
Speed. Lightning. I don't even know what you call us, man. Fire, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever.
But all I knew, it was smoke on our shoes when you're done with it.
I can believe it, man. 39
dude,
seconds.
We had one dude, Demario Wesley. He ran a 9, his leg, he was an anchor. He ran a 9.78 as an anchor. I mean, you're not catching. Nobody's catching you.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It's
no, nobody's catching. That's not even just nobody's catching you type of speed. That's I'm catching whoever's in front of me type of speed.
Exactly. With everybody leaving everybody else behind.
So what happened though, even in Fort Worth, in Texas that year, they only take the top 3 from each city or area, region, or whatever to go on the state. Well, they had to put a provision in because we were first, second, third, fourth in times every time, and the fourth place person had better times than everybody's first place in the state of Texas that year. I was a fourth place person every time. I couldn't catch these guys.
But still, though, the fact that you fourth place and still ahead of everybody else is like.
Let's see. I ran a 10.24 at my 100.
That's fast. I never ran track. I just did basketball, baseball, football. But track, I know, boy, you gotta have speed.
Man, I did track just to stay in shape for baseball. That's it.
I feel you.
My baseball career is what I knew that was going to take me somewhere, and I was like, to stay in shape for it. Playing football doesn't really make me stay in shape. Yeah, it's more contact. Yeah, I ran. I didn't like to get hit, so I was a scat back, or they put me in a slot. I get that ball and try to hit that thing on the sideline. I'm gone. Yeah, you know. But baseball, I knew if I ever got on first base, I'm still in second, and there's a good possibility I'm still in third. You know, 58 stolen bases in a 28 game season. Not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's not.
You know, so
yeah, they was watching out for you every scouting report. Hey,
man,
watch
look,
if he get on base, watch him.
Watch
him.
There was a guy in Fort Worth at I think it's Trimble Tech High School that was throwing 94 miles per hour. And he was a junior in high school at the time. And LSU came out to see him. Texas came out. TCU came out to see him. A couple other big name schools came out to see him, and I saw that they were there. That's all I needed. I said, "Oh, y'all here on our home field to see him?
Oh yeah,
okay.
He's on. You gonna see me now? Exactly,
man. Look, he struck out so many folks. I mean, he was legit, but I still went 3 for 4.
Hey, that's cool.
You didn't strike me out.
Exactly, that's cool.
You didn't strike me out. I lined out, but then I bunted 2 and had a double on the other one. And every time I got on that base, I stole a base. Because I was like, my goal tonight is for them to see you get embarrassed.
Exactly.
And if your team gonna beat us, fine.
It's cool.
I'm gonna embarrass you myself.
Exactly. It's worried about me showing them what I got and trying to embarrass you, like you said.
It was fun. It was fun. But that was 25 years ago, man.
Hey, man, that's how it be though. Just going back to reminiscing about it, you know. Hey, I've been out of high school 2 years, and I still think about my old high school games.
I still can't believe that.
Like, for real though, man. For the people that don't know, Mr. Kelly came down to Oklahoma, man, gave us some awards, and now at Ole Miss, he walked into practice one day. I saw him, he saw me. He was like, "What you doing up here?" Hey, came to Austin, man. Came to Ole Miss.
I remember telling you too. I told the whole group. I said, "Man, when y'all come to Ole Miss, Because I was speaking that into existence.
Yep.
When y'all come to Ole Miss, make sure you do what? Be present. Don't be stagnant on campus.
Yep.
Be involved in campus.
You told us that. You did.
And then I see you in the TUI Center. I was like, so what you doing up in here?
Yeah, man.
I work for Coach Yo. I was like, nah.
Yes, sir.
but you did exactly what I asked y'all to do, man. Mm-hmm. And that's just a testament to you as a person, as a man, because you're not a boy, man. You're a grown man now.
Yes, sir.
You're a grown man. So, and then I know my wife. She's not going to have trash around her.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that with a lot of confidence. If you are, y'all can hear me in here. If you are around my wife, I can guarantee you something. You are not trash. Nowhere close to it. She won't let you be trash. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing with y'all as managers. She is not going to let you be trash.
I'm already knowing. She preach it every day how she got managers doing this in this position. How Liza, she in Connecticut right now working with ESPN, the girl that was with us last year. So like, she always preaching it. Just not even just managers, but former players out here just doing their thing and everything like that.
Man, she just big on people being successful. You know, if you're going to be around us, she wants to have her cup be full and it bleeds off into everybody else so they can be successful just like she is. I mean, we are greedy winners, and it sounds bad, but no. What I mean by that is, if I win, I want you to win.
Exactly.
I want you to win. I want you to win. Anybody that's in our circle, I want to win. Anybody that's connected to our circle, I want to win. Now, if you have to go against somebody, it is what it is. I need y'all to lose for us to win. It is what it is. It's competition.
Yeah.
But in the like with her program, her staff, the people that's around, the families that we impact, I want them to win 110%. Every time.
Yep. And then, like you said, you gotta surround yourself with people. They got the same mindset and the same goals as you. You don't want to. I'm around this person, but I want to be successful, and he want to be lazy. He want to sit on his tail. I can't be around this type of person, but I want to be successful because they see me growing. He might try to hold me back and stop me from growing.
Well, this is the thing. When you're around a lot of people that are like-minded, whoever's not like-minded sticks out like a sore thumb. You have no choice. And guess what? When you stick out like a sore thumb, it's easy to get rid of you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because everybody notices it.
Yes, and you can't hide behind nothing. You know, you have a job that you have to do. You have to do the job. You got to do it with a lot of energy and a lot of, you know, what is it? It's not necessarily just energy, passion. Show the passion, man. You know, passionate people get a lot of opportunities.
Exactly, because it shows that you willing to work hard for it and you're going to do whatever it takes to get to it.
Facts.
Exactly.
So, and that's what I love about being around her. She's not going to marry no scrub. I can guarantee you that. You know, and the thing is, I take a lot of stuff that I learned from Yolette. Y'all want me to call her Yolette or you want me to call her Coach Yo?
I call her Coach Yo. Like, man, it was whatever, man.
Hey, look, that girl, she's something else, man. Yeah, I call her Yolette or I call her Babe, of course. But when I get mad and she don't be paying attention, Coach Yo, and then she want to pay attention. You know, if y'all ever hear me say Coach Yo,
it's serious.
We beefing.
It's serious, yes sir. It's serious, man. Hey, at the women game too, he gonna be the loudest one there. Loudest one there.
Yeah, what was it? What was the call of this last game? I said 10 seconds, I think, echoed. And then they
blew
the whistle.
Bro, then the gym was so quiet, bro. Like, fans was there. Like, people was there. It was just quiet. Like, I don't know. It was quiet, but
I need the fans to come out.
Facts.
I need the fans to come out. I mean, that's a PSA announcement, whatever. I need the fans of Oxford, Mississippi to come out to these women's basketball games.
Facts, bro. I'm telling y'all, I don't want to miss them. Then number 2 transfer portal in the country, like transfer portal class in the country, like
not just number 2 transfer portal, man. If you just you got to look at the history of this thing. 8 years ago when she showed up, they was 13-3 in the SEC. Year 2, they were 0-16. All right, remember that. Year 1 they was bad. Year 2 they was bad. Year 3 is when they went to the WNIT championship game, and from that point on,
it just stayed.
We haven't been outside the NCAA tournament.
Yep.
You know, that point on, she's been to the Sweet 16 twice.
Yep.
You know, and really, if we're a couple of fouls away from being out of the Sweet 16 the first time to the Elite 8. You know, I mean, we were just happy to be there that first time. But man, I mean, this team that they got, and I know we'll talk about that later on, but this team that she has now, man, People need to come out and see them.
No, facts, bro.
These girls that transferred here, they transfer here for a reason. They transfer here for not just the basketball aspect, but the environment itself. And we know that Oxford, Mississippi has some great, fantastic fans when they show up.
Exactly.
And that's going to be the thing. Y'all have to show up for these girls. They deserve it. Show up for the men's basketball team. They deserve it. Show up for football. They deserve it. Lane should not be the one that's coming out saying for students and people to show up to games.
Exactly. It's crazy.
They're a top 10 team. You should show up for them. Women's basketball, a top 12 team. You should show up for them. Men's basketball, they should be in the rankings, but I mean, we understand what happened the other day, but they should have been in the rankings. They are a talented team. You should show up for them. Same thing for softball.
Yep.
Same thing for volleyball. Man, I'm going on, huh?
Yeah,
you
good soccer, though. You good. You passionate about it, bro. You want the fans to come out because you know it's good quality sports being played, like from both sides, from our team and from the visiting team.
Yes.
Regardless of win, lose, or draw, like it's great game, great environment. Like last year, my freshman year, man, I came up here. I'd have been to a high school volleyball game, like my high school volleyball game. But I went to the volleyball game. They played Texas A&M. I'm thinking, I'm just finna go. It's going to be a cooler game. Nah. The energy just as up as it was a football game,
man,
bro.
That
like
volleyball, being up in that Gillum Center.
Bro,
oh, the other night when they played Texas.
I know.
Man, first of all, Texas, y'all got lucky. Y'all got lucky. All right, that first one, y'all got lucky. Because that first set, y'all beat us 35-33, but there's a couple of little suspect stuff that I'm not going to bring up nothing about any officiating or anything like that. But our volleyball team, man, they, first of all, phenomenal young ladies that's on that team. And led by a phenomenal coach. They coach is awesome. Great job with her, what she's doing with her program. But that Texas environment when they were here, man, it was like a Super Bowl inside.
I know, bro. And then like the building ain't even that big for real. Like you closed in, but it's still packed. Like it's loud, everything.
It holds a couple of thousand folks, but when everybody is screaming and yelling, it don't sound like a couple of thousand folks.
I'm telling you, just as loud as a football game. I'm like, I'm in there like I was shocked, like because it was like the game wasn't just empty, but it wasn't just packed seat, like every seat filled either, but it's still rocking. Still, they got the pom-poms, everything.
Man, that environment is dope, man. I'm telling you, man. That environment there with volleyball is nothing like it. I don't think there's another volleyball arena that can feel or do the stuff that's in the Gillum Center.
No, for real, man. Nice. For real, but okay, like you told the people, you Coach O's husband and things like that. We know she coached at a different school, moving and traveling around, man. But I'm gonna ask this question next second. How has it just been adjusting to? Well, now you've been to Oxford going on. This is her 8th season, so you've been to Oxford for a minute. But how was it adjusting to having just to move around all those different places when she had got another job from in different schools and things like that?
Well, people think that it's just easy. They see where we are now, and they think, okay, what you're doing, I can do too. You know, and that's just a testament to whoever has to go through it. You make it look easy, even if it's not easy. You know, so bouncing from let's start from the beginning. So I met Yolette at Pine Bluff. At Pine Bluff. So met her there. Didn't think we were actually gonna get married. We were just having fun, enjoying being around each other, and then it got to the point that we were getting closer and closer to graduation. We were like, hold up, I ain't leaving this girl. Yeah, and she was like, I ain't leaving him. So we made that commitment to each other, and from that point on, she became the assistant coach at University of Portland in Portland, Oregon. We went from there to University of Pittsburgh. Okay, and in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. From there to Clemson to Jacksonville University in Jacksonville, Florida, and from JU to here, man. And when I say I believe in God. I'm a God-fearing man. I honestly believe that every step that was made was because He ordained everything, and everything that was made was better than where we were coming from. And what I mean by that is, our first year of marriage, Yolette was making $267 every 2 weeks at UAPB. Not much, nothing. You can't live off of that. I was making $51,000 working at the corporate office, the home office of Walmart in Bentonville, Arkansas. Okay. We went from that to her being an assistant coach at Portland. I lost 51. I didn't lose. I had to transition to another place, and I went from making $51,000 a year to $10 an hour. That's a big jump.
That's a big drop off.
That's a big drop. But I met so many people while doing that $10 an hour job.
Mm-hmm.
People that were going to make that I did not know that was going to help change my trajectory of my profession, of what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Well, during that time, I met this lady, and I can't remember her name, but I just remember black woman she was big on customer service. Big on customer service. She trained me to be when it came to customer service for AAA. Oregon, Idaho. That's where I used to work. Mm-hmm. I was in the corporate office there, and then I went from there to the call center, and she trained me about what customer service is, how to do it, what you think about, what you don't think about, what you need to listen for. I didn't know how important that was, because that is the reason why I'm who I am now in admissions at Ole Miss, because that woman there put her heart and soul into it, and I took that and made my career what it is in higher education.
Okay.
So it was hard though. Going from $51,000 a year to $10 an hour.
Yeah, it was hard.
And you a man?
Exactly.
So like that's tough. But again, God knows what he's doing.
Exactly. Got to trust the process.
You have to trust the process, because Yolette at the time was making $32,000 as an assistant coach. So $32,000 is better than 50. It's better than $10 an hour.
Yeah.
But we went from $32,000 to me making $10 an hour to me actually getting promoted to making $30,000 a year as a supervisor at AAA. Mm-hmm. And then we get a call that, hey, we want you to be the coach, assistant coach at Pitt. That's in Pennsylvania. So I'm like, it's cold up there.
Yeah, it is.
It's cold up there. But we're going to pay you $75,000. So her salary was already $10,000 more than what we were getting paid in Portland combined. Mm-hmm. And then I found me a job up there working at UPMC Hospital, and which is a part of it's a medical center for the University of Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. So I'm still I'm in the higher education type of arena. And it was a hard transition from Portland to Pittsburgh, because you're talking about somebody from the Bahamas, Yolette, from Freeport, Bahamas, and then me from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah.
So
y'all used to some heat,
man.
Yeah,
look,
humidity,
man,
like
I'm used to heat, man.
Yeah.
Give me 100-degree weather. We had one summer 43 straight days of triple-degree weather, and then now you move me to Pittsburgh.
What, you getting snow?
Man, look. First of all,
right.
We close everything down in Fort Worth, Texas, if it's just a threat of snow.
Trust me, I know.
Or we get a quarter of an inch of snow, we really shut everything down. So this is a situation that happened in Pitt. I was working there at UPMC Hospital, and we had a blizzard that came in, and the blizzard gave us 28 inches of snow in a little bit over a 24-hour time period. I call my boss and I tell her, like, look, I can't get to work because we snowed in. She says, hey, okay, so go into your garage real quick. And I went into my garage. She said, there's a thing in there that looks like a shovel. I said, yeah, it was a big looking shovel. Mm-hmm. She said, okay, that's called a snow plow. Plow yourself out and come to work. That's what she told me to do.
Now, I believe that, bro, because like places like that, they know what's coming. Like they got the equipment. All right, it's time. The snow about to come. It's going. Get the machines out. Let's get everything together. Time to clear the snow.
Look, because I had to plow Yolette out, and I knew what she was talking about when she said it's the plowing, is whatever. So I had to plow Yolette out. But first, before plowing Yolette out, I had to plow myself out, because we only had a 1-car garage. Mm-hmm. So Yolette used to park in the garage, and I park on the driveway.
Yeah, so you got to move your truck to get out the way so she can get out the garage.
Exactly. But my truck was full of nothing but snow. So I had to plow myself out, plow the streets, so that way I can back my truck out, just so that way she can get herself into the street. And then I moved and put my stuff into the garage for it to snow some more, and I had to plow myself out again. So, but that day, I plowed myself. It took me about an hour and a half to get to work, even though it used to take me like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was nervous.
No, I don't blame you, man.
I was
snow,
nervous.
You don't want to slide off the road, nothing, ice.
But man, I went to work, and then the next day, that night when I got home, it snowed again for another 10 inches. So I called and said, look, I ain't coming in.
It's over.
Like
it's over with this time.
This is not a request.
Yeah.
I am telling you, I am not coming in today. Mm-hmm. So I didn't go in. But Yolette calls. And what did she say? I'm stuck. Can you come get me? So I still had to plow myself.
Still had to leave.
You know, but Pittsburgh was such a good experience for us. Mm-hmm. Yolette is a Steeler fan, so I mean, we won with the Steelers won a Super Bowl.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah,
I would have never guessed that. Steelers
from the Bahamas, you'll think what Miami or something like that, right? No, she's straight up Steelers.
I would have never guessed that one.
She's big on purple. Oh, sorry, on black and gold. She's big on black and gold.
I would never guess that one. Yeah, that threw me off right there.
Yeah, I used to make her mad just because I know my Cowboys. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. So shout out to the Cowboys.
Man, don't ever say that again.
They trash. I understand, man. What you talking about? We're not gonna get on that right now.
Yeah, it's coming though. It's coming for sure.
No, we're not gonna talk about my boys, man. We Solo, me and you cool, man.
Nah. Listen, my granddad, he a Cowboy fan, man. Big Cowboy fan. I got a clown, y'all, man.
Don't do it right now, man.
Not right now.
But yeah, she's a Steeler fan, so being in Pittsburgh was cool for her. Mm-hmm. And it was cool for both of us. And she was starting to see what it meant to be in that coach's seat because the president of PNC Bank started giving her tickets to go to games. And the Ravens game, to the Cowboys came and played Pittsburgh, and he gave us tickets to that. Man, that game, I ain't wear no Cowboy. No, not in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wait.
No, I wore a white T-shirt to a Cowboy Steeler game in Pittsburgh. I ain't no fool.
No,
look,
I don't blame.
I went to Taco Bell. Yeah, I went to Taco Bell. That was not a good idea. But I gave the lady at the window my debit card to pay for the food. She looked at it, saw the Cowboy emblem, put it down, walks off. I'm thinking she playing. She never came back. The manager had to come to the window and say, "Sir, I'm so sorry. Here's your food. Here's your card." But she did not. That's how serious they are about that, man.
Bro, for real, they don't play. They don't play.
Pittsburgh was crazy. It was crazy, but we enjoyed Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Yolette was also able to work with some big time players like Shavonte Zealous, who ended up being an All-American at Pitt, getting drafted to the WNBA, won a title with the WNBA, and now she went overseas and she's kicking butt overseas.
Okay.
But that was just the beginning of this rock starting to move, man, because she got a chance to work with somebody like that. And then she learned a lot from Shavonte. I don't know if she ever told her, but she learned a lot from Shavonte. And then she went from there to getting the call to go to Clemson. Now, I did not want to leave Pittsburgh. But Clemson was warmer.
Yeah, it definitely is warmer. It's definitely warmer.
I went to Clemson. And from there, man, it was tough. It was tough adjustment because I had to try to find a job all over again. So I started working at the university. And that's when I started finding my love for doing stuff inside of the university for students, not necessarily for clients like I was doing in Pittsburgh, but for students. And it just went from there, man. And it helped. Clemson helped improve our marriage. That's when we have our first child because Yasmin was born in Greenville, South Carolina. Okay. So it just worked out perfectly. Now, the basketball side of things, it wasn't so great for women's basketball, but a lot of stuff of what Yolette had to learn as a head coach, she was able to learn a lot of stuff at Clemson because she learned the good and the bad, but she also learned the politics of everything, you know. So she was taught that. She gained a really good friend that used to work in the WNBA that was also a GM in the WNBA. So Yolette started learning about the professional level of women's basketball. So she took that to being a head coach at Jacksonville University. You talking about a pay cut? I took a bad pay cut going from Walmart to AAA at the beginning of our marriage. She took a massive pay cut from Clemson to being a head coach at Jacksonville University. I mean, almost $40,000 to $45,000. She took a pay cut just to be the head coach.
But
they paid her as the lowest paid head coach in not just a conference, but she is the fourth lowest paid head coach in the region. Fourth lowest paid. And she told me, she said, "I'm going to take this place to a higher level. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to take it to a higher level." Well, they end up in fourth place in her first year. End up in fourth place her second year out of we was in the ASUN, Atlantic Sun, and in that conference you had teams like Stetson University, but the real big one that everybody knew about was Florida Gulf Coast. Okay, Florida Gulf Coast. Those women, I mean, the head coach now, that's the head coach at Atlanta Dream for the WNBA, was the head coach for Florida Gulf Coast.
Okay, yeah.
Paul Semesco. Paul Semesco was still to this day, one of the best women's college basketball coaches I've ever been around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, never won a national championship, but he had maybe 18 conference championships.
Yeah.
You know, dude, I mean, he had a 72-game home winning streak, and teams like Alabama, when they was ranked, George Washington, when they was ranked, Michigan, when they was ranked, all went down there and took an L and went back home crying. And then you had little old Jacksonville University. They go in there against that team for a championship game.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever wins this wins the conference. They had a 15-point lead in the third quarter, and we shut them down to 4 points from the 4-minute mark to the end of the game.
Hey.
Came back and beat them by 4.
That defense, man. Defense, bro.
4. You know, and that's what it was. And
defense, for real.
It was crazy that year she won that conference championship. That just really put her on a level that people can understand. This girl can build a program.
Mm-hmm.
It went from that to now we're at Ole Miss, where she just built this program.
Yep.
Did she have help? Of course. There's a lot of people along the way that helped her out. A lot of players along the way that helped out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at the staff that's here now. I mean, they're in a situation where this staff can go ahead and push these girls to a different level.
Yes.
She can coach at a different level. The players can play at a different level. Now we just need the fan support to come and support them at a different level.
Nah, facts, though. Facts, man. I got to come out to the women's game, bro. I'm telling you, this year, I feel like this team got it. Like, being there, because like I tell people, not first year being a manager, I went there in the summertime. Mm-hmm. But being there from the summer all the way to now, bro, this team got it. Man, I got it. I can see it.
You see it in practice.
Exactly. I can see it. It's there.
Practice, man. Practice. I mean, what did Iverson said? We talking about practice, man.
Talking about practice, like.
Well, look, y'all. We talking about practice, man. That practice looks like I'll pay to watch practice.
Mm-hmm.
I would pay to watch practice. First of all, them practice players. Shout out to them, man.
Hey, the practice guy, they cold this year.
They tough this year. They tough. They got size.
Yep.
They got speed.
Yep.
Ball handling. They can shoot. I ain't gonna call nobody's name because one of them can't shoot. But I ain't gonna call your name while we on air. But he know who he is.
Yes, sir.
He know who he is. But that's a really good squad, man.
Mm-hmm.
So those boys going against our girls every day, man. It's iron sharpening iron.
Yeah, for real.
You know, so I'm shout out to those boys, but that practice is crazy. I mean, I enjoy seeing practice, so I can only imagine what these games are really going to look like.
Yeah,
and they're going to get even better. The team's going to get better and better and better.
Especially, like I said, got non-conference, then going into conference. I'm just ready. I'm ready for it all.
Hey, I'm getting all pumped up now, sitting on the couch. Like, let's go, man.
Facts, for real. But going back to the question I was just about to ask you, how has it been adjusting living in Oxford? You know, coming to Mississippi, slower pace a little bit than every other state around, man. Just how has it been?
You want to know what's crazy? When we were in Portland, Oregon, Yolette was doing well with recruiting. Excuse me. Doing well with recruiting, doing well with basketball, the basketball aspect of things, meeting people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, this girl's going to be big time. She's going to be big time. I know she is. So I remember talking with her. I said, babe, I know you're going to be big time. And I know that your job is going to take us to a lot of different places.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be damned if we move to Alabama or Mississippi. That's exactly what I told her. I said, I'll be damned if we move to Alabama or Mississippi. Somebody, and I think it was my grandmother and my mom actually too, said, you ever want to see or hear God laugh? Tell him your plans. My plan was not to come to Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've been here for 8 years, bro.
Yep.
8 years we've been here. And I talk to people all the time. I hear people, hey man, how's Mississippi? How is Oxford? I mean, they treating you well? Yes, people, they are treating us well. Okay, I want for nothing in Oxford, Mississippi. The people that I work with at my job, I want for nothing. Those people take care of me just as much as I take care of them. You know, my neighbors always come around us and always want to be around us. Mm-hmm. Man, I don't starve. You know, I don't want for nothing. People cook for us. I don't even want them to cook. You know?
Exactly. They just doing it out of love.
Out of love, man. The people that I meet is just phenomenal. The state of Mississippi gets a bad rep. because of historical things that happened.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that every place is bad or good or whatever, because everybody has its good, everybody has its bad.
Yeah, yep.
But I would say this: Oxford, different. Okay, Oxford is different. People have to come and see this, man. The city of Oxford is one of those places that it's surreal, man. It's surreal. These people treat us well. The food is good.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Food is great.
The
amazing.
Food is great, man. I mean, look at me. Look. I mean, I'm trying to trim down a little bit like you, Solo. I want to be somebody that look like I bench press 600 pounds too. But I'm getting there. Maybe 450. Sir. Maybe 450. That's how much. I only bench press. I think I'm maxed out at 310. That's it. Okay. That's it.
It ain't too bad though.
No, it's not.
Ain't too bad.
I can do better. I'm 41 though, man. Come on, But the Oxford, man, love the transition. I love the people how they treat us. I just need them to come out and support women's basketball. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that during this whole take, but just come out and support us.
I feel you though, bro. Then it's worth it.
Yes,
it's great basketball.
Not just great basketball, but the girls. The staff, everybody that's involved with it, they're just great people,
Yep. Yes,
we consider Oxford our family. We don't say that's our community. We say our family. There's a big difference. I had a community back in Jacksonville, Florida, but there's only a few people that I call family there.
Yeah.
This is a family, man. I invite people at our house in our backyard to go and swim, go and play on the basketball court, whatever the case, man. We go out into the community. We do so much stuff for whatever the community needs.
Yeah.
So this is a family aspect, a family community, man. We went out last year, and what did we do that I thought was phenomenal over the summer when we fed the community that dinner. Man, we had all those food trucks out there. And they didn't charge anybody anything.
Exactly.
We already paid for it, so that way that people in the community can eat.
Come out and just enjoy themselves.
Normally, you don't just take care of your community; you take care of your what? Your family.
Family. Yep.
So this community in Oxford is a family to us, man. So you always need to support your family, regardless if it's a small business, if it's something like a podcast. That's why I love doing this for you, man.
Yes,
because
sir. I appreciate it.
This ain't even for me. It's more for the people to get the information from you, because you're an instrument. You're an instrument.
Yes, sir.
People listen to instruments. That's me playing that trumpet.
Yes, sir.
So people listen to instruments, but you have to also make sure that people are able to grasp your concept, grasp your ideas, what you're trying to say, what you're trying to do. So I just want people to understand that Oxford community is not Oxford community to us. It's family.
Yes, sir.
Don't matter the race, don't matter the creed. If you're going to support women's basketball, you're going to support Ole Miss, we're going to treat you just like family. My daughters, they go out into the community, they go out into the city, and they see people, and guess what? They more popular than us.
Nah, for real.
I had parents saying, "Hey, Yuri, hey, Yaz." I'm like, wait a minute, what about I'm Dad?
Nah, fact.
But that's why I love this place, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's one thing I tell people all the time, bro. Working with the team, I wasn't expecting the girls to be Hollywood or nothing like that, but they more cool and more real than I was expecting. Even though we be at practice, they speak, but we can be out. I see them at Walmart, they come up, speak. Not even just players, just coaching staff. I see you out on campus. Come up, Solo, what up, my guy? Everything like that. It's just like I said, it's one big family. You can tell that everybody's genuine. There's no fake love, no acting fake or nothing. Everybody's genuine. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you doing good. Just being around them.
Did you notice who those guys were that I was speaking to?
Talking about
when you told me, what was it, yesterday? Or day before yesterday?
Yeah, day before yesterday, yeah.
So I've been around bosses, man. I've been around chancellors, presidents of colleges, of course. I've been around GMs. I've been around directors of whatever. Those were our campus custodial staff.
Yes, sir.
For our building.
I see them right there every morning.
And guess what? I speak to them every time. I don't care where you work, what you do. If you have breath in your lungs and you can speak, then I'm going to talk to you.
Exactly.
Those guys are so pumped up about Yolette and the team and the success that she's had that they claim her as their own. You know,
Hey, for real.
She belongs to them, and they'll tell you they will fight for that lady, man. Mm-hmm. But that's the environment that we're in, is that there are pockets of people that do whatever they want to do, whatever class that they're on, economical class, I should say, and we all still join hands and talk to each other. That's how it works, man.
Yeah, hey, for real, man.
But the crazy thing about it, the same thing that I did yesterday, the girls do, the basketball team do. Mm-hmm. They talk to anybody. They don't care if you play basketball, if you're a student athlete, or if you're just a student. They're gonna talk to you.
Yep.
You know, and that's this team here. Especially this team here, their personality is just different.
Yeah, it is. Way
different, man. Like they love to have fun. They love to be seen, but they love to see you too.
Exactly.
So that's why I keep saying, like I said earlier, y'all come out and support women's
come out
basketball.
To the games, man.
Come out and support women's basketball. We got another game coming up on the 3rd. That's the Kids Day game at 11 o'clock a.m.
Yep.
But right after that, we go to Alabama A&M. So we're giving back to the Black College, to HBCU. So that's going to be a fun game there. And then we come back, I think it's the 12th of November, we'll be back into the pavilion. That's when people, y'all need to show up. We play Southern University, who just won. I think they either just won the SWAC or they competed in the championship.
No, they won the SWAC.
They won the SWAC.
They won the SWAC.
Okay.
Yeah, they was in the tournament last year.
So we talking about, we got tournament teams that's coming into the pavilion, and let's be real. Look, I want people to be on notice. We need you in the stands because we need to have an advantage, a home court advantage. Mm-hmm. Southern went to Oklahoma a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and beat them.
Yep.
On their home court. Mm-hmm. We ain't trying to have that happen here in the pavilion.
Not.
So that's why we need people here on these in these seats, man. If you need tickets, just go to the ticket office and get them. I mean, they're like $6.
Nah, facts though.
You know, they're cheap. I mean,
and then some guy ain't Coach O, she quick to free admission.
Hey, look, if you don't follow her on Instagram or follow her on Twitter, follow her on Instagram at YoEasy15.
Yep.
Or Twitter, I think it's Twitter. Twitter is the same thing.
No, I don't got that on Twitter, but I know the Instagram.
I think her Twitter is the same. If you dial in or put in Coach Yo or Yolette McCuin, you're gonna find her anyways. You know, if I'm not mistaken, it's YoEasy15 or something like that. But follow her on all the social media apps. And the thing is, the reason I say that is because she's going to show you and tell you everything that's going on. But if you go on Twitter, or I'm sorry, it's X now. My bad. I'm old school, man. Look, I'm old school. It's still Twitter to me.
Nah, facts. I be getting confused too, though.
I'm telling you, but if you're on X and you follow her, there's gonna be times that she just, hey, whoever first 20 people that contact me or hit me up, then I'm gonna give you free tickets or whatever the case may be. Or she always looks out for the students and she always looks out for this community. So come out and support the person who shows you a lot of love too.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But that's all the basic questions I got right now. Now we trying to get into the sports topic.
Now I get nervous.
Yeah, you know, this is a sports podcast, so we got to talk about sports. I saw on your background information that your favorite sports team, all Dallas teams, Golden State Warrior fan. Okay, so we can start with the NBA first. So you a Golden State Warriors fan over the Mavericks? Or is it a little bit of both?
Man, this is how I look at it. It's a win-win either way.
Okay.
If the Mavericks are in a conference championship game series against the Golden State Warriors, I'm probably not going to be mad at whoever loses.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Like right now, I'm not a Cooper Flag fan yet. I like him as a player, and I think he's going to be great for the Mavericks. But I don't have the history with him like I have the history with Golden State and Steph Curry. I love Steph Curry, man. I think Steph Curry is the best in the world, you know, especially at shooting.
Exactly, yeah. Now, he's the greatest shooter ever.
Man, but is he the GOAT? No, I'm not going to say he's the GOAT. I mean, I'm not going to disrespect Jordan. Who y'all thought I was going to say? Who you thought I was going to say? I'm not going to disrespect Jordan.
Okay.
Come on, man. That's the GOAT, man. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all can have that king if y'all want to have that king. But LeBron, to me, is the second best player in the history of the league, or maybe even third best player or fourth. Yeah. He's top four. I don't care what anybody say. He's on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
It's not even a question.
Yeah, he definitely on there. Definitely on there.
Longevity matters. Somebody asked me, would you rather have be have Jordan's career or LeBron's career? I told him, I said, to be honest with you, I want to win championships.
Yeah.
So right now, as we sit here, I would rather have Jordan's career because he has six versus 4.
But yeah, you're right. He was undefeated in the finals.
And you're undefeated in the finals. You're 6-0. 6 MVPs. Well, guess what? I don't mind going to 10 championships, but I don't want to win just 4.
4 of them, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like let me be like Tom Brady, who's been to 10 championships. How many he get?
7.
7.
You're right.
You're right. Let me get that. But if you ask me who has the better career, it's a no-brainer. Longevity matters. LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron had the best career of any basketball player that has ever stepped a foot on any type of hardwood or concrete, or in some cases hard dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the GOAT, and you don't look at. I'm not looking at the career for the GOAT. I'm looking at it as the player. The GOAT is Michael Jordan.
Okay, I agree with you on that. I say Michael Jordan is the GOAT too, even though I didn't watch Michael Jordan, but I just feel like going back to stats, highlights, and just the way everybody talk about him, Michael Jordan the GOAT, man.
I saw LeBron play. I've seen LeBron play 4 times now, live, and this was before I had LASIK surgery, so I couldn't see great, so I had to use my contacts.
Yeah.
But that was always my excuse to my wife that, hey, we can't sit up top. We got to sit close.
Well, yeah, sit close. Yeah, you can't
so we always had either courtside or something close to it, so we always had a chance to see these guys live and in person, right? And I'm talking about we were 15 feet away from LeBron for a couple of games, especially when they played Memphis. And the dude is spectacular. But I do remember being in Reunion Arena, okay? And that's in Dallas, Texas. This was before the arena that they have now for the Mavericks. Mm-hmm. And this dude, Jordan, came in, and I was like, let's see what he really about. I knew he was great, but I never got a chance to see him face to face. Dude, I walked out of there, and I was like, I don't even know what to really say about this. What did I just see? The dude had like 36 points, right? He only had like 7 or 8 points in the first half. And then when I say he ended up with 36, he just took over. And when he took over. I mean,
that's to another level.
It was no doubt in my mind. I was like, oh, us Maverick, we about to lose this game. This was like with 10 minutes left in the third quarter, and we were up by like 15. I was like, we're going to lose this game. Look at this dude. Dunk, mid-range, dunk, steal, dunk. I'm like, wait a minute, man. Can you stop dunking on our guy?
For real, though.
Like, come on. Somebody clothesline him.
Something.
Like, but again, at that time, that was the best player in the world, man. Mm-hmm. And that was my favorite player. I'm not even gonna lie. He's not my favorite athlete of all time, but he is definitely my favorite basketball player of all time. And then there's Steph. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, I love Shaq.
Okay,
I'm a Shaq fan, man. I'm a Shaq fan. I like Barkley as well. Mm-hmm. Barkley funny. I had a story about Barkley being in Jacksonville, and I know we're going to keep going with this stuff, man, but I have to tell this one. This was funny. It was a birthday. Mm-hmm. So March 9th, my wife and I had an invite to Artis Gilmore, who is a big-time guy that played in the NBA, but he also was a pillar of Jacksonville University. Mm-hmm. He played there when Jacksonville University went to the Final Four in 1970 and 1972. He was the key.
Okay.
So this dude had this banquet, some type of event. We got invited to it, and Yolette and I were going to go. Then I couldn't go. My daughter was sick. Somebody had to be home with the kid. So Yolette goes. And I'm at the house. I'm not pouting or anything like that. But I kind of wanted to go and see this because I knew people were going to be there.
Exactly.
And then she calls me, and then she said, okay, look, I'm going to call you right back. Then she hangs the phone up. Then she calls me back. And I see it says Yolette on my phone. Mm-hmm. I answer the phone. Hey, babe. Then this other guy on the other side said, man, this ain't your babe. It was Charles Barkley, bro.
Hey, that's so funny, bro.
Charles Barkley.
I know you like, what is he on the phone like?
So when he said, man, this ain't your babe, I looked. He said, man, this Charles, man, this Charles. I was like, no, he didn't say Charles. He said Chuck.
Yeah.
He said, this is Chuck, man. This is Chuck. And I was like, Chuck who? And I thought about it. Like, the only Chuck I know is Charles Barkley. And I thought about where she was.
Yeah.
She ended up getting this signed little 8x11 photo of Barkley when he was with the 76ers. Got it signed by him. Happy birthday. Wish you was here. I was like, this is crazy.
Hey, it's hard, though.
This was crazy, man. So that, to me, that was free. That's one of the best birthday presents I've ever had.
Hey,
that's just free. Outside of stuff that my wife normally do, man. She spoils me. She spoils me. But I try to spoil her back, too, though.
Yes,
so don't get it twisted. I spoil her, too.
Yes,
you know?
sir. Yes, sir.
But I had to tell that story because Barkley is one of my favorites to think about and be around, even though he be saying some crazy stuff sometimes. Man. Yeah. But I love Barkley.
Hey, I feel that. But, all right, man. But okay, since you a Steph Curry and a Dallas Mavericks fan, what's your thoughts right now? NBA season start. The Warriors looking like a legit title team this year.
Them boys.
So what you thinking?
Well, right now let's start with the easy question about Dallas.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Dallas. If healthy, they have a chance to get to the conference championship.
I believe that.
I just think right now with the way the West is built, you have to be on your P's and Q's every night,
every game.
And what the problem is, Dallas can't be on their P's and Q's every game because Kyrie not here yet.
He's not.
So if they can just stay close or hover around 500. Until Kyrie get back, I think that will put them over the top.
It will, but I don't.
Anthony Davis scaring me though.
What you mean?
He look heavy. He look bigger now, which is nothing wrong with that. But man, he don't move the way that he normally moves.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he's shooting more jump shots than anything. Man, you 6'11", and Anthony Davis on a good day, like if he's healthy, he's a top 15 player, top 10 player, maybe.
You're right. 30 and 10. 30 and 12. Really,
you know, like that'll be his average if he wanted it.
Mm-hmm. He got to stay healthy. He got to want it.
I hope he stays healthy. And that Cooper Flag, man, I think he's going to be a star. Now it's a slower start than he anticipated, but it's kind of hard going against Wemby.
It is, but at the same time, I always felt Cooper Flag played better off the ball.
He is. I mean,
off the ball.
But right now we're short on point guard.
You're right. You're right. You need him to be on the ball, so you force him to grow up faster than what he was expecting. But he need that though. So
D'Angelo Russell played well. I mean, he's the other point guard. But D'Angelo, is he really a point guard? To me. He has a point guard body, but he's more of a two guard.
Yeah, he's a scorer. Yeah,
you know. Yeah. He's not going to be the one to distribute everything or whatever the case. Now he will have some games that he does. Don't get me wrong. D-Lo, if you hear me, man, my bad. I ain't talking bad about you. I think you're great.
Yeah.
You know? But
no, I definitely get what you're saying.
He's one, like I can see Kyrie being back and D-Lo on the wing knocking some shots now.
Yeah.
You know, or spelling Kyrie for a little bit before so he can get his breath underneath him. Or legs underneath him, I should say. But Dallas is going to be okay as long as they can stay around or hover around that 500 mark until Kyrie gets back and really gets going playing. Now, Golden State, I'm going to say it again, Jimmy freaking Butler.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Jimmy freaking Butler. We know what Steph is going to bring. I'm sick and tired of y'all talking about my boy Draymond being a triple single type of guy. Don't do no dudes like that. That dude brings a lot more to the table than anybody else.
He does.
Because I've seen Steph. I've seen Clay when Clay was there. Yep. I've seen KD when KD was there with no Draymond on the court, and you see a different type of a team.
You do.
That dude is not just he's not just the workhorse that he does the dirty work. He's the glue too, man.
Yeah.
He's a point guard in a power forward body. He'll guard your point guard. He'll guard your 2, 3, or 4, and he'll guard your 5.
Yeah, he'll do everything. You know, like I said,
like people can hate Draymond all they want. They hate the antics. So what? Guess what? If he was on your team, I bet you'll love him.
Exactly, because he bring in a factor like I said that nobody else gonna bring in.
You know what Steph don't have to do? Be that bad dude.
Exactly.
Why? Because Draymond will take
over all of it. He cover all of it.
And while you mad at Draymond because he hopping around like the other night against Memphis doing a little high step and stuff. While you mad at Draymond and you thinking about, I'm gonna get Draymond. I'm gonna do this to Draymond. I'm gonna do this. Well, that baby face assassin just sitting over there with the ball in his hand, looking at you mad at Draymond. So, okay, I'm going to shoot that ball, splash.
All right, for real, shoot three.
I think they have a chance. OKC nasty, though.
They are, and they deep.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
they deep. Like, depth is crazy.
But OKC look good. Golden State looks good. Yolette is it's something about Yolette with gold. She loved gold. Okay, pink. Was it black and gold for the Steelers? Well, she likes that purple and gold too. She's a Laker.
She's a Laker fan.
Yeah. Lakers. Look, I like you. I love you, Magic. But that's about it. Okay?
Yeah, I feel.
I love Shaq when he is that, but Lakers got a chance.
I would say Lakers not bad though. We got Luka, he doing thing. Austin Reeves doing his thing.
Austin Reeves, man. Look, anybody that needs to go trade for that dude, go get that man. That dude is a superstar.
Hooping like
he's a superstar. Austin Reeves a monster. LeBron, when he gets back, is a monster. We know
you know Bron's gonna do. Bron gonna be Bron.
I think and then Luka is just Luka, man. You talking about? I ain't gonna lie. I was heartbroken when they said that. I didn't even believe it.
I didn't either. I didn't. Nobody believe it, bro.
I went to sleep, woke up, read it, and then went back to sleep. Like, nah, I'm dreaming.
All right, woke up this boy.
And then when they said it was real. Wait a minute, for who? We must have got like 8 or 9 first round picks.
Anthony Davis.
Well, what were we thinking, guys? I mean, I hear them firing Nico chants, but I don't agree with firing anybody because I know that in these industries it's just crazy. Mm-hmm. But dang, Nico, you couldn't get more first round picks.
Exactly, couldn't get anything else, bro. For Luka though, like a superstar,
iconic, like global icon. That's what Luka is.
Yep.
You couldn't get more for that. I think you could have got a lot more for that.
A lot more for that.
That's in the past, So we're moving on from that. But Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves, those three, man, that's a 3-headed monster that not a lot of people are going to want to deal with. Mm-hmm. Now, once you get from there, I don't know what else y'all have that's going to actually push y'all over the edge in the West. That West is loaded, man.
It is.
Denver nasty. Let's be real.
You got to, but you can't never count Denver out, bro. Because Jokic and Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon he been that guy, but he's taking even another bigger step. Like
Gordon is tough, man. The dude had 50 points the other night. He shot 10 from 11
from three.
From three.
Exactly.
And check this out. They still lost.
That's
ridiculous.
To the Warriors.
Steph Curry.
To the Warriors.
Steph Curry, man.
Like him and Steph was going back and forth 3 for 3.
Dude had 50 points. Steph had 42, if I'm not mistaken, that game. Or 36. It was one of them.
No, he had 42 that
game. That was the overtime game,
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So, like, who else in the West, man? The Wolves.
T-Wolves, the Rockets.
Oh, man. See, the Rockets got off to a slow start.
They did.
I think they're going to take their time getting that gelling together. Mm-hmm. But if the Rockets figure it out, you got a closer in KD.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you missed last year. Golden State beat you because you didn't have a closer. I mean, don't give me Green was good for you in Houston, but
he wasn't consistent.
No, he had that one big game.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, Golden State showed why they experienced and that championship pedigree. It just showed up.
Exactly, bro. And it go back to who said this? I saw it on ESPN. First time I saw it on somewhere, but they was like the lineup of Steph Curry. Who else was in there? I know Jimmy Butler was in there. Draymond. No. It was Steph, Jonathan Kuminga, Jimmy Butler, Draymond, and Al Horford.
Yeah.
That was like, they trust that 5 in the playoffs more than any other 5 in the league, just off of experience. Not necessarily because of skill and what they can score, but all those guys have been in those deep playoff runs.
They're going to trust them in this year's playoffs. Last year's playoffs, it wasn't Al Horford. I'm trying to remember who the other guy was.
It was
I know Buddy. Was
there. Buddy Hield was there.
But it wasn't him that we're thinking of. It's somebody else. Looney.
Yeah, Looney. It was Looney. Actually. It was Looney.
That they just knew how to keep themselves in the game and then take over at the right moment.
Mm-hmm.
Looney came up with the key offensive rebounds. Man, he can't make a jump shot to save his life.
Nah,
but he gonna get that offensive rebound to the right person to make that jump shot.
Facts.
A lot of people don't remember this, man. Last year was it last year that Klay was in Dallas, got traded to Dallas?
Yeah,
or
last
the year before. Whenever whenever it was the Golden State's last year with Klay, that was Golden State's only year that they did not make it to the NBA Finals with a healthy Klay Thompson. That was the only year since 2015.
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's a long
time.
If
Clay
bro.
was hurt, they didn't make it. He missed a season, they didn't make it. Missed another season, they didn't make it. Came back in 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
Won the championship.
They did.
2023, Clay played, but he was a little bit, Yeah. He didn't play great that year. That was the only year. Then 2024 he went to Dallas, and now 2025 he with Dallas again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and shout out to Clay.
Hey,
man.
shout out Clay Thompson, bro, for real.
Meg the Stallion. Shout out to Clay, man. Shout out to Clay.
Nah, thanks,
hey,
bro.
Man,
thanks.
I'm telling you, man. She's a Houston girl. Hopefully she don't pull him to Houston. Okay,
nah.
I need him to stay right there in Dallas.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't need Houston having any more type of shooters that they can use. You know. But they're gonna be good. Clay, I think, will come around, but he's on the tail end of his career. But going back to Golden State, that team can win it all this year.
Now I can see it, bro.
They
like real life,
all this year. So I think the Al Horford addition is massive because now 1 through 5 can shoot the three.
Yep.
And yes, that is including Draymond Green. Draymond Green is shooting over 40% from three since last year. Just remember that, folks.
I would say Draymond that. He always can, knock a few down here and there, bro.
Well, do you remember back in 2015?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
They were the Splash Brothers with Clay and Steph.
Yep.
But it was a big three that used to knock them things down with Clay, Steph, and Draymond.
Yep.
You know, people would be forgetting them and thinking that, okay, Draymond, he bricked this one, airballed this one. Yeah, all right. Then he all of a sudden splash, rattle, splash.
All right, for real, real, man.
But Draymond he's a champion. He's a winner.
Exactly.
You know, and people can hate me for it all they want. If Draymond was on your team, you would take it any day of the week.
Facts, they would. But this is my question right here before we get into the NFL and football topics. If the Warriors do win this championship, win another championship this year, and Steph get the final MVP.
Yes. The answer to your question, I know where you're going, is yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask
the question. The question was gonna be, do we rank him above Bron?
Yes.
But I agree with you because I've been saying that. I've been saying a long time before the school even started. I said if Steph Curry get him another ring plus the Finals MVP, I feel like we can rank him above Bron
because he didn't run anywhere.
Exactly.
People came to him. People came to him. Like people, oh man, he had KD. Well, yeah, but he won before KD.
Exactly. He beat KD. What made KD I want to go join the Warriors.
I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna do it like this. KD has not won a championship since being with the Warriors. He didn't win one before. He didn't win one after.
Mm-mm.
Now, can we say the same thing about Steph? Did Steph win a championship before KD?
Yes.
The answer is yes. Did Steph win the championship with KD? Of course, twice. Did Steph win a championship after KD?
Yes.
The answer is yes. So to me, Golden State wins regardless with who's in the lineup as long as Steph
is there.
Is in the lineup.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
you're right.
Steph is the reason that is the number one team in the association as far as profit margin, as far as revenue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody even cared about Golden State back in the mid '90s. Nobody cared about Golden State.
Yep.
I didn't even think about them being even in existence at the time. And my Mavericks were bad.
Yeah.
You know, so it was Jordan and everybody else. That's what it was.
Well, really though.
And then Dirk came to the Mavs and did his thing. And then the first thing I really thought about when it came to Golden State was Jay Richardson.
Yep.
Jay Rich used to be dunking on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what's the point guard name with the beard? He'd kill me if he see me.
I know you talk with the beard.
Byron.
Yep.
Byron was a monster, man. That dude, when he beat Dallas and they were an 8 seed, that's when I started seeing Golden State for Golden State. And then a couple of years later, they draft Steph.
Yep.
You know, Steph ankles, and Golden State needed to thank Steph's ankles. Steph's ankles is the reason they were able to afford Steph, Clay, Dre, and all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to pay that man top dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Not yet. Because
not yet, exactly.
You're too injury prone.
Exactly.
And then once he got healthy, y'all started winning.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had to pay him. But y'all had so much money that was saved up that you can pay everybody.
Exactly.
You know, so they did a good job with that, man. But yeah, do I rank them? Like right now, people would be mad at me. I have Steph in the top 10. Like he's in the top 10.
I don't understand why people don't have him in the top 10. Though.
Because they say he's not good on defense, and I'm like, okay, this dude. Look at his steal record, his stats for steals.
Exactly.
Now, I know the eye test is one thing, but I'm a numbers guy. I majored in business administration and finance, so I'm big on numbers. I got my MBA with a concentration in accounting. Numbers matter. See, what did Jay-Z say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
They don't.
So the numbers show Steph is not that bad.
Exactly.
If anything, he's average. If anything, he's average. But he's in that top 10 conversation. It's some folks that's in that top 10 conversation that I'm just going to be honest. I don't think that they should be in there. But I mean, who am I? I'm just a guy that works at admissions.
Exactly.
You know?
But hey, man, you got your opinion just like everybody else got their opinion, man.
But if Steph can win another one, I don't care what anybody says about those other 7 guys, because I think Jordan and LeBron ain't going nowhere. They're in that top 10 category. And let's be real, I got to put big man in there.
Yeah.
And then that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yep.
Those 3, to me, that's the top 3. Magic is in there, yes. So those 4, they're in it. Now, all the other 6, it can move around.
It can move around, okay.
Now, there's one in that 6 that I probably would say it stays in there, and that's Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is one of the most underrated superstars ever. He's the biggest winner that has been in our one of the biggest winners in our generation.
Yep.
But yeah, I would have to say Steph. If you get 5, who else got 5? Jordan got 6. Kobe.
I was like Kobe got 5. Yeah. Tim Duncan got 5.
Tim got 5. Magic got 5. Larry Bird got 3.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. He don't have 5. I know that for sure. Shaq only got 4. You know,
Bron got 4.
For Bron only got 4. And see, you can say what you want about Steph, but Steph did it the hard way. It was genuine. It was organic.
Yep.
It started from scratch,
Yep.
and it bloomed into this. That's why that dude has to be up there. If he win his 5th one, man, Bronny, I'm sorry, buddy, but if Jordan is 1 and Kareem is 2 and you number 3, or vice versa, Kareem 3 and you 2, there's going to have to be a conversation had that puts Steph Curry in the top 5.
It does, bro. It does have to be because, like you said, they say KD, but as he won before KD. Obviously won with KD, won after KD. Like you said, he never left. Everybody came to him. Everybody that wanted to win came to him, even though the team was built and everybody that won was really already there. But those other factors came in. You could say KD came in. Andrew Wiggins came in on their run when he got on one.
That's a 22 and 2 one.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, like you said, all the guys came and wanted to join the Warriors. Steph didn't go out and say, I wanted to join these guys and go win. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
I don't have a problem with people coming to you. I have a problem with you have to create a team to go to them.
Yeah.
You know, so like I don't have a problem with Steph Curry having KD join the team. I did have a problem with KD going to try to join the team. You know, so no problem with KD. I mean, I'm sorry, with Steph, but I did have a problem with KD. It just, the optics look bad, man. It is what it is. But you won, and anybody that say they made it unfair, they probably did. They make it easy? No, they didn't make it easy. They still had to fight for that.
Exactly.
You know, injuries still came into play in 2019. That's why they didn't win it.
Yep.
You know, so like it's still hard to win regardless of who's on the team. It's hard to win.
It's hard,
so
exactly.
I will never put an asterisk by no KD to winning those championships. KD earned those championships. He won those championships. The only thing that I would say that should have been different, KD did win the Finals MVP the first time. It should have been Steph the second time. Steph had the stats to prove it. Steph, I mean, he had everything except for that one game when they double and tripling him and KD went berserk with 40.
Yep.
You know, that one game is what you changed. No, man, Steph won that thing, man. See, y'all should have gave that to him, but whatever.
He got on one, though, man.
He got one, so he got one.
Yeah, but going, because it's we getting a little lengthy in here, man. Going to the NFL side, you got a favorite NFL team? Well, I know you already said the Cowboys.
Dumb Cowboys.
The Cowboy, man. I ain't even gonna say why you're a Cowboy fan. You from Texas. What's your thoughts on the Cowboy? What's going on?
You know my thoughts on the Cowboys. They horrible on defense, good on offense, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I hear the chants "Fire Matt Eberflus." I understand that, but at some point in time, as a player, have pride, man. Go stop. It's man-to-man defense. That man's supposed to stop that man. That's what it is. Go stop him, man.
Exactly.
Forget the play call sometimes. Forget the whatever the scheme is. If it's man-to-man, beat your man.
Exactly. That's all you got to do. Just beat
Dallas,
your man.
I mean, we are 8-18, right? We used to be. Mm-hmm. But now we figure out a way in a 17-game schedule, not a 16, but a 17-game schedule, to maybe finally figure out a way to finish 500 again. Mm-hmm. Like, please, they made it so you don't have to finish 500, and we probably going to finish 8-1. So, but I don't know. I think the future is bright, but the future is dim as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just... Okay, on this last episode I posted, I had a dude on here named he a Cowboy fan. And he said something I found interesting because a lot of I've never heard a Cowboys fan say this. He said he feel that Dak is the problem. That's why the Cowboys haven't been successful. So what you think about this statement?
He's about 80% correct. And the reason for it is different than, I don't know what his reasoning is, but my reasoning for it is a little different. Dak is the problem not because of just production. Mm-hmm. Maybe production in the playoffs, yes. But Dak is the problem because of the amount that he's getting paid and who we can and can't pay now because of your salary.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm looking at the business aspect of it. If Dak is getting paid $45, when he had it with like Jerry, you messed that one up. I mean, he wanted $42. You said no. Wait till the end of the season. Now we have to pay him $60. Mm-hmm. So we lost that one. But if you're paying him $45, $50, that $10 million that's left over could have went to somebody like, let's see, King Henry, who only wanted $6.
Yeah.
And said the man had a house in Dallas. He wanted to be there.
Dallas, yeah.
So we could have gave that to King Henry, and that we could have helped out our defense a little bit as well, because that's a little bit more that you can put on the defensive line, especially at the linebacker position. But I mean, all we can do right now is just pray.
Yeah.
That's it. If you're a Cowboy fan, just pray. You know what we're praying for. Right? I just, Jerry Jones is not going to relinquish the team, guys. He's not doing it. So we got to wait this one out.
Yeah, you got to. Facts, man. So what's your thoughts on the NFL season right now? Any team that's surprising you? Any team that they're not living up to expectations in your opinion?
Surprise teams, good and bad. Good, Indy.
Yeah, facts.
Indy, man. Facts. I did not see Daniel Jones doing what Daniel Jones is doing.
I haven't. I promise you I wasn't expecting that.
That run game that they got, they always had a run game. They just never was able to utilize it because they had their quarterback play was so average to below average. Mm-hmm. Now, the way Daniel Jones is playing, to be honest with you, Giants, y'all should be kicking yourselves right now.
Facts. And their offensive line is great. They got phenomenal. A monster offensive line.
They pass block phenomenal. They run block phenomenal. You don't even touch Daniel Jones. Mm-hmm. And then they running back. He's down 4 or 5 yards before you even get a whiff of him.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden he's down the sideline. So Indy to me is the biggest surprise. Oh man, on the flip side, I mean I love this dude, but dang, Baltimore Ravens. That's the biggest surprise to me.
Yep,
now they got an excuse, and the excuse is Lamar has been injured.
He missed 3 games.
But before he missed those games, they were losing too.
They were. The offense wasn't clicking. The defense wasn't even clicking.
That was the one defense that I thought was worse than the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. And then the Cowboys did what they did this past Sunday. So now we're the worst defense in the league again. But that I would say that's the biggest surprise on a negative aspect.
Mm-hmm. Lamar coming back, they have to win out to make it, but I don't know, man.
I don't think they have to win out to make it.
You don't think so?
No, because they in the AFC. What is it? AFC North.
Let me see. I can look it up.
Pittsburgh only. What? Pittsburgh is only like 2 games up over 2.5 games, maybe 3.
Pittsburgh 4-2 because they lost Sunday. 4-2, 5-2, something like that. I know the last time I looked up, they only had 1 loss.
Okay.
And then they lost this past week, like I said, so now they have 2 losses.
Yeah, so they it's not like they just way in front.
Yeah, no, they
the
not.
The Ravens won this past week.
They are the Ravens the 3rd in the AFC North.
They got a chance, man. I mean,
okay, no, I was wrong. I'm wrong actually. Pittsburgh 4-3,
mm-hmm.
Then the Bengals 3-5 at 2, then the Ravens 2-5 at 3.
So 2-5 and 4-2. I mean 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
So they 2 games behind them in the loss column, and then they're 2 games behind them in the win column too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you 2 games back?
Yeah.
And I think they already played Pittsburgh. I want to say they already played Pittsburgh.
Who, the Ravens?
Yeah, Ravens played Pittsburgh already. I think they have.
I can look it up.
But they got to play each other again if they haven't.
No, they haven't played Pittsburgh yet. Not this season.
Okay.
Not this season.
So what if Ravens beat Pittsburgh twice?
Yep.
That on its own, look.
Yeah, that's on its own right
they
there.
They can win and lose the same amount of games from this point on, outside of those 2, but Ravens beat them twice.
Yeah.
They have the tiebreaker over them. They going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, do you, let's be real, bro. Do you really trust the Browns?
No, I don't trust the Browns,
Gabriel,
bro.
I'm just going to say it. I'm going to call it. My guy that was on First Take, dang, I forgot his name. He's on First Take this morning or yesterday. Dylan Gabriel is not an NFL quarterback. That's what he said. And I was like, nah, he's an NFL quarterback. He's just not a starter.
Yeah, he's not.
You know, hey, Browns, it's time to give Shedeur a chance.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It get to a point like...
this is ridiculous.
Exactly, bro.
How do you pull up Zappe, whatever his name, Zappe? He was a practice squad quarterback. He's a practice squad quarterback. You pull him up to be the number 2 quarterback?
Exactly, bro.
And Shedeur is inactive. And then I heard that people are asking about trading for Shedeur, and you saying that you want a number 2, a second round pick for Shedeur Sanders? Heck no! You just drafted this dude in the 5th round.
Exactly, bro. Like
it makes sense.
It get to a point you just gotta be real, bro. Like y'all not playing it, man, because he's not good, bro. Mm-hmm. Like
y'all playing this dude for some other reason.
Exactly.
And we all know that. He knows that. The people around you know that. Matter of fact, Browns, you know that.
Exactly.
So let this dude play. See what he do. Matter of fact, if you want a second round pick for him, then let him play so he can show how good he is.
Exactly.
You know, so I don't trust the Browns. So I don't think the Ravens got to worry about that. Joe Burrow is hurt. He's not coming back. People, oh man, if the Bengals can just know, guys, he's not coming back this year. He should not come back this year.
Yeah, I don't think he need to come back.
Don't even risk it, bro.
The offensive line not even worth it, bro.
Exactly. Let them spend some money on that offensive line before you come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, they do have T. Higgins and they do have Chase, man. But those are 2 monsters. But guess what? That defense still trash too.
Yeah.
So I don't trust them. So you just have to. You need to win your games against Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
They got a chance. Ravens got a chance. They're a big surprise to me on the negative side right now. That don't mean they ain't gonna make the playoffs.
You're right though.
You know, Washington is surprising to me how bad they are. You know,
especially coming off from last season, what Jane Daniels did last season.
Yeah, but now they want to say, okay, Jaden Daniels was hurt. Well, when he was hurt, they won. So
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right, man.
So that's another one. Shout out to Quentin Hillsman, women's basketball assistant coach, because he's a Washington fan. He talked a lot of noise to me when the Cowboys had to play Washington last week.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't talk much after that game, and then he started talking noise yesterday to me about how bad the Cowboys were. He didn't say it, but he insinuated it. He didn't call me last night after their game against Kansas City.
Yeah.
But you know, but when I leave from this podcast, I'm gonna give him a nice little call.
Yeah, give him a nice little call.
Yeah, right now, Indy looks great.
They do. They do.
People counting out the Eagles. I'm not counting out the Eagles. They're champions.
Mm-hmm.
But in the NFC right now, it's hard to call. But the Rams look good. Who am I missing?
You're missing my Seahawks. We look good.
Oh, they still exist?
Yeah, we know it, man.
I didn't know they exist.
Man, don't play crazy, man. Sam
Let me stop
Darnold came over there. We looking good, man.
Seahawks look great, man. That defense Seahawks got is just phenomenal, man. They be running over folks, man. Seahawks look like they can. I don't know who's going to come out of the NFC.
Yeah, I feel
because the Eagles could do it. But yeah, I don't know who's going to come out of the NFC, man. The Seahawks can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the Rams doing it. I can see the Eagles doing it. They still champions. It could be anybody out of the NFC East. I mean, out of the NFC. But I just think right now, if you say you got to pick somebody, I'm probably going to pick either the Rams or the Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll go with you that way.
Okay. I like that, man. I like that. But staying on the football side, man, you know we got to talk about Ole Miss football before we close the show out. Trinidad Chambliss Ole Miss football, Lane Kiffin, will he leave? Will he stay? What's your thoughts?
Trinidad, man. Look, first of all, I'm going to go to women's basketball real quick because a couple of years ago, we ended up having a young lady that came from a mid-major by the name of Angel Baker. Y'all remember that name? Angel Baker, who ended up getting All-American honoree votes. So this girl showed that players can come from these mid-majors and star.
Yes, star.
Not just win, but star. That girl was one of the reasons we went to the Sweet 16. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we talk about football with Trinidad. Trinidad, first of all, y'all got to remember, this dude came off the bench. He's second-string quarterback.
Yeah.
He's second-string quarterback. Well, let me tell you this. He ain't the second-string quarterback anymore.
Starter.
I don't care, man. I saw how the crowd, like our Ole Miss fans, when Trinidad came out the game and they put in Simmons, and shout out to Simmons, man. I mean, I know this is hard, but they didn't boo him, but you can tell we had text messages going on. Why they put in Simmons, man? They need to put Trinidad's hot, and I understood it. But as coaches, you don't know what the coaching staff is thinking, what they're trying to do. They'll throw a wrinkle here or there, get Oklahoma off balance a little bit, and it kind of looked like it hurt us, but in actuality, guys, it still helped us.
Yeah,
made them think about something else. But Trinidad is a monster. He should be up for Heisman. I did not say he should be the leading candidate,
but he definitely should be up there.
He should be one of those top 3-4 guys that y'all talk about for Heisman.
Yep.
Ole Miss football. We got a couple more games. We got 4. Well, man, I didn't know if y'all caught this. Lane said we have 4 more home games. We don't. We only have 3. And then we play in Starkville.
Oh, for real?
I don't know if anybody really caught that. I think that might have been a mistake, though, honestly. Yeah. That might have been a mistake. Or maybe that, you know what? It was AI. That was AI. I promise that was AI. But the thing is, if they can, we just need to make sure that we handle our business against Citadel, handle our business against South Carolina, handle our business again, get our revenge factor going against Florida. We should not have lost to Florida last year. Yeah. So let's knock them out now. They don't even got no coach.
They don't.
Let's knock them out now.
They don't. Okay.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, you already know where I'm going. So they don't have a coach, man.
I knew where this was going.
81 mil or stay here. Or if LSU throw an option in there, because they just dismissed Brian Kelly.
LSU has the resources. I know that they have the alumni base, and so that means they have the support. Stuff that I don't think that Lane would have to go to LSU and say, hey, I need y'all to come out and sell out. They're going to do that anyway.
Yep.
Because that's just what they do as a fan base. So I'm hoping that our fan base start doing the same thing with that. So that shows some of these coaches that they need to stay here. But do I think Lane is leaving? I think Lane is going to be wherever his heart tell him to be. And I don't know what that is. But I do know that Lane loves it here in Oxford.
That's what I've been telling people too. Like, okay, what day was this? Do I want to say it wasn't game day because we played Sunday. Saturday, we had the team dinner after practice. And Coach O, she called me over there. She was like, so what you think? Lane staying, Lane leaving. It was me, her, Coach Q, Simone, T-Bo. We all sitting at the table just talking. Like I said, I think he's going to stay.
See,
he's here. He's established.
He's happy.
Exactly. He's happy. Family happy. Like, it's too much going good.
I mean, his daughter is here. His son is here. I mean, like, everybody's in Oxford.
Exactly.
And nobody really wants to leave this place when it comes to his family, it seems like. But what I would say is whatever is going to make him happy, that's where he's going to be. And I think this place is one of those places. If he leaves, I'm not going to hate him for it. I will understand.
Yeah.
But if he stays, I will understand. This place is hard. It's Oxford and Ole Miss and the people around makes this place hard to leave. Because they give you your space, but they make sure that you're loved. They take care of your families and stuff like this. So I don't know if he's going to leave, but I can understand if he does. That's part of the business, and I've been in it now for 18 years with my wife, so I know that's part of the business. But I would say that I would lean more that he's leaning more towards staying than going. He has a great program here. He don't have to build it more and more and more. I do think that the administration is going to help him and give him what he needs to be a championship caliber program. They care about their sports here. Yeah. They care about their sports here. Sure. So especially their football team. So I think they're going to try to do what they can do. I know money is money, and it's going to be hard to outbid Florida or especially at LSU if they throw their name in the hat. But at the end of the day, I think the family aspect of it may be what pushes him over to stay with us. And I'm hoping that's the case with that as well. I want him to be here. Lane is a good dude, a great coach, a great dude. I love his family. They love the McCuins, so that's real cool as well. But I would prefer him to stay because I don't know what the next person would be or what it would look like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, who could come?
It'll be hard.
It has to be somebody in house. It got to be somebody that's already there, bro.
We've seen how what in-house looks like as far as coaches stepping up at like Clemson. Yeah, one of Clemson's problems is that it's not Dabo. Now his concept on the transfer portal was different, and that's fine. That's his prerogative. I know the dude, man. I've been around this dude for 3 years straight, so I understand this guy, and so that's part of it. Yes, but I would say this: when you bring up GAs and analysts from inside the program and putting them in coordinator positions, it's really hard to learn something new. And if you have a culture, that's fine, but it's still hard to learn something new. You're right. And when the landscape started to change, football started to change a little bit. If you're not learning something new, you fall behind, and I think a little bit of that is what happened there. So coming back here, if we had to give somebody the position or that they earned from within to Lane's head coaching position, I don't know if that's a good thing. There's going to be a lot of candidates that are great at what they do. You're right. But hopefully,
you don't have to worry about that.
Hopefully, we don't have to worry about that. Keith Carter, if you ever hear this is Kelly McCuin. I'm telling you, hopefully we do not have to worry about that. I trust Keith, and I trust what he's trying to do and the people around him. So hopefully we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. And I definitely feel that if it's out of the options of staying here or going to Florida and LSU, I feel he would pick LSU before going to Florida.
Yeah. And that's possible. I feel like Florida has a lot of upside to it because it's the state. 81 mil, that's the rumor that's out there. But I'm not really worried about that part. No state income tax is big for me.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
LSU can't do that. Unfortunately, Mississippi is not one of those that can do that as well. But we have the emotional connection. So hopefully that pulls them a little bit more towards Oxford than Gainesville. And I got some friends that are out there in Florida that sent me text messages. Hey, we coming after Lane. What you gonna do about it? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Lane knows what he's doing. The people around him know what they doing. So he's gonna be fine either way. But I really do hope that he stays a Rebel.
Yeah. I feel like he'll definitely stay a Rebel, man. But that's all I got for you for this episode, my guy. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Hey, brother, anytime you need anything, let me know. I don't mind coming on this show talking sports with you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
It gives me a chance to let loose too. So.
Yeah, it does. Definitely, like I said, this is like I tell everybody, this is a free space. Come on here, let your opinion out. We're not gonna be judged. I'm gonna let yours. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. If I don't like it, I'm gonna let you know. If I agree with you, I'm gonna let you know as well, man.
Man. Well, Solo, I would say this on live, and I hope you capture this and put this out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
BeDifferent Podcast, man. Shoot, BeDifferent Podcast about to blow up.
Yes, sir.
All it needs is the right person to hear it, the person to see it, and man, you better be prepared.
I'm telling you, I'm ready. I was talking to my grandma the other day. I said, I'm ready for my opportunity. I'm ready to walk through the door. I'm just waiting on it to open. I'm waiting on God to open it for me.
And He will. Once he feels that you're ready for this statement or for this stage, He's going to put you in that situation. Or He may not even put you in that situation. He's going to bring somebody to you.
Yes, sir.
Somebody to you that can actually make a difference. Somebody to you that people are going to want to hear. And they hear that and okay, wait, how did this dude get him or her on his podcast.
Yes,
Let me go talk to this dude.
Yes, sir.
And that's how it starts. It starts with one. It starts with one interaction that turns into a massive opportunity.
Yes, sir. You're right about that, man. But one thing I do at the show, man, you can just give any shout out that you would like to shout out, any social media you would like the people to follow,
man,
or anything like that, man.
I'm not big.
Any last words?
I'm on social media. You can follow me on it's really Instagram that I'm on. I used to have a ghost account for X, but I don't have that no more. Wink, wink. But yeah, Instagram. I mean, you can follow me at Kelly Mac, KELLYMC 1906. Yeah, I'm an alpha too. Shout out to my frat,
yes,
85A. So you can follow me there, but definitely try to follow my wife, Yo Weezy, YOWEEZY 15.
Yeah, I'm I edit all that in there at the bottom with the correct spelling and everything, so they're going to see it come across the screen, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, just follow us, man. And if you see us out on the town or you see us wherever you see us, just speak. Just say hi. Mm-hmm. We don't mind. We are maybe the most down-to-earth people that you'll ever meet, man.
Facts.
Facts. I'm not worried about no cash, no money, no nothing. If you're going to be around me, you're going to eat, you're going to drink too. I'm talking about water. Okay, so
you gotta quench that thirst.
You gotta quench that thirst, man. Or we'll give you some Propel. If you want some Propel,
facts.
See, I know you love Propel.
Oh
man.
yeah.
But man, that's shout outs to Oxford community, y'all family. Shout out to the Office of Admissions, man, for tolerating me for almost 7 years. But it's some big things that's about to happen around Oxford and around Ole Miss, and I'm excited that people get a chance to be involved in it. But just come out and support women's basketball, support our other athletic programs, our Olympic sports, support women's sports. Right? Women's sports is cool. Point blank, period. These women be out here showing out. They be giving their all. They be doing everything that they're supposed to do in the right way. Go and support these women. All right? These are our future queens, man. These are our future princesses, whatever you want to call them, in a positive way. They are our future vice presidents, presidents, CEOs, all of that. Go support these women. They deserve it.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. One thing I do for every show is a BeDifferent quote for this show, man. And this week quote for this episode is, consistency is what transfers average into excellence, man. Hey, so you got to be consistent whatever you're doing, man. If you want to be the best at it, like my guy said, he wanted to play the trumpet. He saw his brother. He wanted to be better than him. That would motivate him, so he be consistent. Kept playing. Same way with baseball. Look at him now. Hey, I'm being consistent with the podcast, trying to take it to another level, man. So, hey, you got to be consistent. Work hard at it every day. Hey, I appreciate you, my guy, man.
Anytime, brother.
I'm Solomon.
Kelly McCuin.
I'll see y'all next time. Remember, be different.
Yes, sir.